Hi, I'm Jim Peterson, and today on this episode we're going to be prepping the Hawa Track and wheels to the Peterson Pocket Door System. So let's get started. Initially this morning, I cut this trough in the Hawa Track so that when these wheels are mounted inside the track, they can always come out later in case these wheels fail or they wear out. So let's cut a track. Something to be in mind is you can't use a standard router bit. So you have to use a router bit that's set up for just aluminum. So let's get a track out. This is the Hawa 80 track. It's for an 1 3/4 door. And on the track, you'll get some extra holes on one end of the track. And we're going to use that end with all the holes. I'm going to use a piece of wood that we can mount to the track so we have a stopping point for the router. We're going to gear at 5 inches for our cut. And then we're going to clamp down this piece of wood onto the track. Right. So this piece of wood can't move. Okay, next, what we're going to do is we have to create a hole through my track that is a setup for the adjustable end of the pocket door. You need to make sure we're centering our track onto the Peterson pocket door header. Okay, now it's perfectly centered. It's flush at the open end of the pocket that we created in the track. Now we can clamp down the track so the track won't move. And I put the block of wood between the factory holes in the track. And I'll just double check that we're centered. there. So this is good, and that one's good. All right, Now, we're going to just make a little tap hole where we're going to run a screw. So we'll just go in here, center point. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tap an 832 screw into these holes. Leave our track, take that off. And we'll get the appropriate screw drill bit for an 832. And put just a little bit of cutting fluid each one of our holes. Slow down your drill bit so you're cutting really slow. And I slow down when I feel the end of the bottom of the hole. So I'll slow down my drill so I don't break my bit. There it goes. Now we'll put our 832 tap on. Now you might think I'm crazy for doing this in a drill. It works. So I'm going to wipe off all my shavings. And I'm going to take a little more cutting fluid and put it on my hole. All right, let's cut it. There it goes. The ratcheting will help keep it from breaking the bit. It won't force the bit to break. It's faster than using the T-handle. All right. Look at your alignment, make sure you're on, and this looks great. So when you purchase the Peterson Pocket Door System with the track, I provide 832 screws that look like this. I'm only going to put in a couple of screws because we're going to drill one more hole. And we still have to cut our track to length. So we're only going to put 2 screws in. We're going to flip it now. We're going to mark this in with the pencil. That shows where we're going to cut it off. And if you, down here, we're going to drill a hole. So we're going to use the factory hole in the Peterson Pocket Door to drill a hole into our track. And that's going to help with our adjustment screw. Now we'll take our 832 screws out. Then I'm going to bore just the next size hole, which is a 25/64 of an inch. The previous drill bit was a 3/8 bit. And this will just ream the hole just a little bit bigger. This is it. That was it. Okay. Now you got to cut the track to length. I'm setting the burrs off the track so it doesn't cut somebody. Now we can put the track back on and leave the screws in. So when installing a pair of pocket doors, the 2 tracks come together, and you can see my pocket that I create is a little smaller. All you need is enough access for this wheel assembly to go in and then come out in case you need to change it out. So that's what I do for a pair. And then if you saw previously how I tap and screw the track into the beam, it's the same idea. All right, now you're ready to put the rest of the Peterson Pocket Door together, and you're ready for framing, to install this on the framing. All right, thanks for watching.